Welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we are checking out a game called Collector's Cove. It's a cozy farming adventure on the high seas where you sail with your animal friend to uncharted waters, cultivate your floating farm and discover new islands, crops and fish on your quest to become a named collector. This is from Voodoo Duck. It came out on the 12th of March. They were kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out, and it is £17.99 on Steam. As always, I'll leave a link to the game on the Steam page in the description below. But yeah, meant to be really cozy, something you can lose yourself in for hours, just gathering resources, growing crops, doing your fishing, and basically filling out a compendium. No combat or anything like that. No real quests apparently either. You're just working towards just filling out and exploring the different procedurally generated islands that this little creature apparently can take you to. And you can like grow everything on your boat and go from there. So yeah, we're going to check it out. We're going to see what it's like. Nice and cozy. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Collector's Cove. Okay, so we've got a little character creator. So we will source Ben and choose some eyebrows. Like there. We'll do the eyes, which is fine. We'll do a mouth. It's very reminds me of the Wii. What were they called? The Miis, weren't they, on the Wii? So yeah, we'll look at that kind of cutesy art style to it. I think my hair's that dark. Got like a dark brown. Little jacket on. I like how you got the different variations then on the side as well. Like that. Actually, we could have a nice little something like that. Shorts. Boots for the exploring. Put a little beanie on as well. And yeah, we don't need any glasses, that's fine. You can toggle your belt, and it's a simple character creator. Very like cutesy, kind of like I said, like the Mii art style. Very Nintendo, feels like, in a weird way. But now just look at this place. Ain't it beautiful? This is Uncle Jerry. To us, this here is the best part of being a collector. Discovering new fish and crops to fill your compendium. That's the bread and butter of it for most folks. Rising in the ranks can be fun, sure enough, but truth is, it was never the most important thing to us. Being able to travel from island to island, enjoying nature's beauty while searching for new discoveries. Now that's the good life. That's how your parents and I became friends, and in time, more like family. A shared kind of appreciation. I do miss them, and I know you do too, don't you? I wonder if they've reached the Collector's Cove by now. When's the last time they sent us a letter anyhow? They always did get distracted pretty easy. Hey Ben, you listening to me? Well, like I was saying, I think your parents are back. I'll be the one teaching you the ways of a collector. I know they already showed you some things, but let's be honest, teaching never was their strong suit. What's that? You wanted to follow after them past the Collector's Cove? You know you'll need to be a named ranked collector for that, right? And have your whole compendium complete. To be young again, full of that boundless energy. Well then, I reckon we best not waste any time. Don't you worry, stick with me, and you'll be a named rank collector before long. Of course, I'm going to teach you proper. We got to start with the basics. And if there's one thing a collector needs first, it's sharp eyes. You're an explorer at heart, so you need to be able to spot what others might miss. So let's start there. Show me what you can do. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Change the camera. G to toggle camera mode as well. You can do your... Okay. We can talk. Good, good. Sharp eyes, I figured as much. The best collectors keep polishing their basics, and seeing it is one of them. When you're tending crops, you gotta notice if they're dry or how far they've come along. But I'm getting ahead of myself. While we're here, let's make the most of this island and gather a few resources before we move on. Go on, let Marty take over. Take you over there so we can get started. Uncle Terry will meet you there and show you how to gather what we need. So we interact with Marty. We pet him. Pet Marty. There we go. And it's like a giant lapras, isn't it? And okay, now we're on the island. And here he is. So Jerry finally sent you my way. Let me guess. Went off rambling about crops again. Is it Jerry and Terry? All right. Don't mind him. He just can't help himself, the old farmhead. Among the three of us, I'm usually the one keeping things on track. Comes with the job, I suppose. Now then, to work. We'll need some basics before we shove off, and this island's rich with resources. I've set aside some old tools for you. Bit rusty, but they'll serve well enough. They'll even clear a path if something's in your way. Around here, we've got trees for wood and fiber, rocks for stone, and if you spot a soil heap, dig it up for good measure. I'll be waiting up by the pond near the waterfall. Don't dawdle. Okay. So we've got a little bit of basic stuff that we need to gather as well. Can we collect these, or are these? No, that's fine. Make our way through. And okay, we've got a bit of soil. We can cut the tree down. There we go. Grab some of those. Little. Can we break the vase? Nope. Guess we get fiber from the leaves, like the plants. And we get some from the trees. Can we, like, pick up any of these? Okay. And then this rock, can we... Oh, it's these rocks down here. Certain rocks. There we go. Use the mouse wheel to like cycle through your tools. In tab we have a little inventory, a little backpack of resources. Quite a high level of polish, to be fair, with this game. Can't go up there though. Let's need some more wood and fiber. Seems like you just get your fiber from the trees. Might be other like plants and stuff. There we go. Let's find Terry. There he is. Tools held up all right, did they? Not the finest kit, but you'll be able to upgrade soon enough. Now, a collector's not official until they've made their first discovery, and every proper collector needs something to keep track of it all. Your parents left this for you. Your very own collector's compendium. Treat it well, and it will remind you of where you've been and where you're headed. Now then, an empty compendium won't fill itself, so let's start with something simple. See that pond over yonder? There's fish in it, and you're about to learn how to catch them. Here, take this old rod, cast close to a fish and it'll notice soon enough. But mind their tricks. Fish will nibble before they bite proper. Don't get fooled. Once it's hooked, it's all give and take. Reel while it rests, but ease off when it bolts. Let the line get too tight and snap. There goes your catch. So keep an eye on the tension, eh? I even come up with a little rhyme for it. When it's still, reel your fill. When it swims, by Blackbeard's nose hair, don't snap your line. Still working on the last part. Anyway, give it a try. Okay. So there we go. We he's nibbled. Okay. You getting tired? There we go. There we go. And we got a bluegill. So open compendium with C. And then you can kind of see how many you've caught, where, freshwater. So this is very like dredge. like the compendium of dredge. Size. I guess, does it evolve or something? Okay. Get all these different... So we've got 74 different fish, 74 crops, 28 outfits, 58 like furnishings. Got your progression. And as you go up, you get upgrades and regions and things like that. So that's your progression, is basically collecting enough stuff that you can go to the next tier and then find the next level of stuff like that. All the different veggies, all the different fish. And then the furnishings and the outfits. Okay. Basically like a massive Pokedex. That was not good. Oh, that one was interested apparently. Bring him over. There we go. Second bluegill. Talk to Uncle Terry. Not bad at all, considering the rod's held together with little more than salt and luck. Between us, here's an advanced tip. Be careful about the tension. You can still reel even when a fish fights. That'll slow it down without snapping the line. Good technique for bigger catches. Now, of all the collecting you've already done, don't fret about stripping this island bare. New ones rise while old ones sink away. The sea gives and takes. Always has. Without it, we collectors wouldn't last long out here. So, no need to worry. There'll always be a new, bountiful island to explore. Right then. One more thing before we shove off. Your fable fin. They give me that look. It's the formal term. Fine. Your fabled companion. Better? I've had Marty ever since I started out as a collector, and he's family to me. Life at sea can get lonely, and a loyal mate makes all the difference. What do you call yours? So we get to, like, create our own little dinosaur thing as well. I want a Lapras. In before Nintendo, like, what are you doing? You can give it cut hats and stuff. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep that like that. There we go. Lapras, eh? Fine name for a fine mate. You know, fable fins usually roam alone. So they bond with a collector, that is. After that, there's no stronger partnership at sea. When I was still a wannabe shipwright, my first boat sank within minutes. Ha! That's when Marty found me. Carried me around till I learned better. Been a team ever since. Ah, the good old days. Now, speaking of boats, you've got one too. Your parents made sure of it. She's anchored just beyond the cliffs. Not bad for a starter either. Lower that ladder behind me and let Lapras take you across. I'll meet you aboard. I like how the game's just like, yeah, you've already got this, and you've already got the boat, and you've already got everything you need. Like, yeah. We can return to the boat. There we go. And so we've got like a nice empty boat. Looks like there's some fish that we can catch here as well. Here we are, out on the open seas at last. Can you smell that salt in the air? Before we head for a new island, let's make sure Lapras gets a good meal to recover some stamina. Without stamina, your companion will need to rest before moving on. Take these fish and feed them all to Lapras. Okay, so we can interact. Feed. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Well done. Look how happy they are. Whenever Lapras runs out of stamina, they'll curl up for a nap to recover. You can still interact with them in the meantime, but travel will have to wait. Now that everyone's full of energy, let's pick our next destination. All you need to do is tell Lapras where you want to go next. Do we have like a map? Oh, we do. Open map. It's like grid-based system. So we'll go this way. Okay. We got some time before reaching that island, so let's get you more self-sufficient. Time for farming and a bit of building, I suppose. Here's a hammer and some more materials. Use them to build a few planter boxes. If you need to, you can use the hammer to deconstruct them and get the materials back. Once that's done, it's planting time. I can hardly wait. Take this seed pouch and some sweet potato seeds, plant them in the boxes, and don't forget to water them. Use the watering can to do that. Dry crops won't grow. Okay. So hammer shows the buildable grid. We can then say that we want to do a planter box. And you can kind of see like the actually we're just traveling. Got a mailbox there as well. You got like the time to destination, I guess, which is below his energy. But Lapis's energy is like going down. Okay. And then we're gonna plant, 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 and water. Water and water. There we go. Nice work. Keep an eye on your crop's water levels. Don't panic if they dry out a bit. They're tougher than they look. If you change your mind about what you planted, use a shovel to dig up the seed, no matter the growth stage. That's nice. Just one more thing for your farm, a water station. This is vital so you don't go running out of water. Just feed it some wood and it'll produce water until it's full. And you can use it to fill up your watering can. It kind of gets you all nice and set up right off the bat. There we go. We then add some wood. Talk to Jerry. Great. Now while those crops are growing, oh look at that. There's flotsam drifting by. Perfect chance to gather more resources without setting foot on an island. Courtesy of Uncle Terry, the boat has a plunger gun already mounted to it. Use it to reel the flotsam in. So this is the bit that's like, maybe a bit like raft or something then. Plunger gun. Right, but instead of the hook, they're only on this right-hand side. Because there's not one on this side. Is he sleeping? Oh, so we're still moving a little bit, but he's having a little nap. He's resting because this thing went down. Okay. Can you reel that in? Okay. That's how you can get your materials. Fair enough. Like I said, you can get your fish as well. So if you were running out on food, you can plenty of fish here. Okay. Nice haul. That's got you some good resources, I reckon. Lapras will always alert you when Flotsam is nearby. It's a handy way to gather supplies while at sea. So we've got time before reaching the island, and you look like you could use a breather. Want to head inside for a nap. You can even use your hammer to redecorate your cabin if the mood strikes. Let's enter. Okay, so then this is like your little customizable bit as well. You can customize how you look from the looks of it. So you can change character creator if you want to do that. This card changes. Then you can rest in your bed. Okay, now you can't do any more resting for 6 minutes. Just fair enough. Right. Still sleeping, but we're here now on the island. That nap did wonders. You're looking refreshed. You can feel the energy making you move faster. That's the power of good rest. And just in time too, because we've arrived at the island. Before you head out exploring, could you ring Marty for me? The bell's by your door. The special one your Uncle Terry installed. Whenever you ring it, Marty and I will find you after a while. Yes, we got like a little boost on the right hand side under our coins bit there. Sound brings back memories. Marty should arrive in a few hours. Say, have I ever told you about my second brother? No. Well, between the two of us, he's a little bit of an oddball. His name's Eugene. But he doesn't like it much, so he'll probably tell you a dozen others to call him. He's our special brother. But don't let that fool you. He's sharp as a pitchfork. And resourceful, too. He'll lend a hand when you need it. Haven't seen him on my boat lately, so he's probably out exploring islands somewhere. You might find him on this very one. He usually wears a dark hood and tries to blend in with the greenery. But once you know what he looks like, he's actually fairly easy to spot. Didn't tell him I said that, though. Now, let your companion take you ashore, and then let the exploration begin. Okay, so we can now visit the island. And... alright. Find Uncle Eugene, who is apparently here. Fair enough. It's a case of just getting all the materials, I guess. Catching any fish we find. So we can build a chest on the boat as well. Axe upgrade required, so we can't chop those down. I haven't really played much in the way of Animal Crossing. It kind of gives me those kind of cozy vibes in a way as well. Refill our watering can there. That's cool. Pick these flowers. I need upgraded pickaxe for that one. It's cool to see a little bit of the progression as well. Let's see. These same fish. It's another bluegill. I mean, there we go. I don't break any pots or anything like that. Those. We've got 2 slots. There he is, over there. Alright. You actually spotted me. Not bad at all. We haven't met before. I'm sure my brothers mentioned me one way or another. Oh, it's Harry, apparently. Whatever they said, forget it. You can just call me Uncle Harry. Why hide among the plants, you wonder? Because only sharp-eyed collectors deserve to make use of my services. I bet Jerry went on about the importance of keeping your eyes open. Well, think of me as the ultimate test. Anyway, you've heard how the collector's ranking system works, right? For every new fish and crop discovered, you are awarded points. Simple enough. So your first goal should be to reach the rank of novice collector by discovering more crops and fish. Between this island and your boat, you got everything you need. Track your progress in the compendium and come find me again once you're there. Oh, and one more thing. Time of day matters when fishing. Some fish only bite at certain hours. Once you've caught one, its active times will be noted in your compendium. Okay. So I feel like there will be a different fish here. Okay, so the fish rank up. Luring bait. Okay. Bluegill bait. These are the times that they appear. So maybe we'll not wait till it's late enough that they won't appear. And the other fish will. Okay, our little boat is still there, which is cool. Oh, clownfish. There we go. That's a new one. Okay, that's a more of an evening one. Okay. A surgeonfish. There you go. Oh, but we're full. Platinum flower pots. Or should we get rid of... Making out drop stuff. Oh, well, I guess we found the fish. Okay, probably need to go and build a chest of sorts. Already got a full inventory. Not surprised. Need a bit more fiber. Okay. Right. We visit the island. How do you get more fiber normally? Can't like interact with these. The fish is interested. I mean, this is a bigger one. He's putting on much more of a fight. Oh, so close. Oh, well, there we go. We have ranked up now. Novice Collector. Tropical Gar. Am I, like, really missing something here? Must be able to, like, drop something. It's T, isn't it? Bit of an oversight, no? Am I being... Huh. Kind of want to be careful what you pick up, then. Probably has a keybind for it. I'm just missing it for whatever reason. Like, C is like picking them up. Same as a right click. Quicker than I thought. You really do take after your parents. Hear that? That's the sound of trade, which means Marty's just arrived with my boat. Head back to Jerry. He'll walk you through how trading works. I'll be in touch when it's time for your next step. I'm hoping we can just now sell these flowers, because I don't think we need this many at the moment. There we go. And we can actually cross over, which is quite interesting. Do we... Does the game just save normally? I'm guessing it does. Let's see what Jerry's got for us. I mean, oh, is he this way? Okay. This will have like all of them probably once they've all finished the tutorial. Well, we can call them and then all three uncles will be here on their boats. Or their boat they all share together. My, you've already reached the rank of Novice Collector. Congratulations, that's impressive for someone just starting out. Your parents are going to be so proud when they find out. Also, thanks again for calling Marty for me. He'll always follow the sound of that bell. Now that you're taking your first steps as a collector, let me introduce you to the seafaring shop my brothers and I are running. This here is the farmer's market. You can buy a selection of seeds suited for the current climate. Take a look. So, we do want... Oh, it tells you how long they take to grow as well. Watermelon seeds are expensive. Okay. They're 50 per one. Alright. Let's get chili seed. Oh no, inventory's full. Let's sell. Guessing there's nothing... Do we use any... Yeah. We don't really, We're not needing food or cooking anything, are we? So... I mean, technically, our Lapras does need food, so maybe I shouldn't have sold all of them, but... Let's, buy 3 of those. There we go. For the sailors stop, go to the next stall. Uncle Terry will come out as soon as you approach. Do we never see them at the same time? Is he just pretending there's 2 other uncles? Terry, Jerry, and Eugene / Harry. Okay. Right. I was thinking they look similar, but now I'm like, hang on a minute. Now we don't see them together. Okay. That's a solid start. Well done. As you can see, this is my sailor's stop stall. You can trade resources for other resources in exchange. Got too much of one thing and not enough of another? Bring it to me and we'll strike a fair trade. As you travel through new regions, I'll eventually be able to offer you more rare resources as well. Once your companion grows stronger, talk about boat upgrades. But for now, trading is what I can offer. Okay, so you can get rooftop extension, great boat extension. And you can get, like, and trade items for that. Okay, so if I wanted some fiber, I could say, well, I'm going to give 1 sand and 1 stone. No? Wait. What was he want? Oh, yeah, 2 items will give you 1. Okay, right, I got you now. I see what it means by that UI. You can get 2 bits of fiber like that. We can trade. There we go. Okay. We can sell as well. Okay. Uncle Eugene is right next door. You can visit his secret seller's stall next. He'll come out as soon as you approach. He's just saying he's just got a cloak on. Right. All right. Uncle Larry now. Welcome to my humble stall, the secret cellar. I have all kinds of exotic wares from bait and fertilizer recipes to boat decorations and companion outfits. Once you know some recipes, I might even whisper a fabled hint or two your way. And the best part, no coins needed. I'm a collector at heart, so instead of taking money for my services, we'll trade. Bring me the right fish and crops, and we have a deal. You can pin what I'm after in your compendium so you don't lose track. I don't offer my services as easily as my brothers, though. As I mentioned earlier, only sharp-eyed collectors get to barter with me. To every new expedition, you'll have to spot me on an island first before I set up shop here. I like making things interesting, you know. You've already found me this time, so feel free to take a look. Okay, so bait recipe for the gar. You want tomato, bluegill, and sweet potatoes. This is a little bit then of being able to work towards these. Obviously, you've got the companion hat and some blueprints as well. Fertilizer for cucumber, sweet potato, flying fish. Okay. Do like right. We're gonna go for fertilizer for that. Oh, you can add them all in there. Okay. When you're done shopping, go ring the bell again to send us on our way. Oh, and one more thing. After we leave, you might want to check out your boat cabin. We left a little gift for you. Nothing special, just a little starter pack for new structures to build. I'll be around, kid. Don't expect me to stay in plain sight. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you think it's the same guy? Just dismiss the merchant. Off they go. And then put another one of these in. I guess while it's raining, they've been getting what they need, so that's good. Give us a little bag here. There we go, interact. Got tool bench. That's something that we can now build, though. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he's giving us a tool bench, a bait maker. Fish bait can be used to target specific fish and increase their quality when caught. And compost bin uses materials to create fertilizer, increases crop quality. You got the smelter, smelts ores into ingots, and then you got the tool bench. Upgrade your tools and bag space. That's cool. We need to get some more fiber, wood, and rocks for that. Yeah. Need to get some wood so we can refocus on what we're making as well, really. So yeah, so this destination, we can kind of like move on now from this. We can say, right, I want to... Should we visit the island quickly? Let's just see if we can grab... Oh, the stuff's actually respawned, which is quite nice. I'm literally just gonna grab a load of materials. Like I said at the beginning of the video, extremely cozy as far as like a game comes. I think this is one that I'd end up playing a lot more of on my Steam Deck or on my PC downstairs. Just, you know, couch with the controller, just sitting back and just, you know, just working my way through it. Nothing too pressured or anything like that. It's something you can just like maybe pick up for a little bit, play for a couple of hours, pop it down, come back. You know what I mean? Like, it's just at your own pace, no rush. Pickaxe upgrade required. There is a what's it called? Like achievements in Steam Cloud and stuff. And I think, let me just double check the Steam page. It's playable on Steam Deck. Some of the text is small and maybe difficult to read, but otherwise all other functionality that's the only thing stopping it from being verified. So yeah, right. That's not too bad then. The art style lends itself to be something that would work quite well on the Steam Deck, I think, as well. Oh. Can't go in the water whatsoever. Can't swim. In fact, it's like an invisible wall. Like, you literally bounce up against it. I guess it's then they've got to set a boundary somewhere, haven't they? I think we get different fish out in the sea bit here. There should be probably... Oh, there you go. The clownfish or the surgeonfish, right? Oh, close. There we go. A flying fish. We actually need to hand one of those in. We open the compendium. Did say you could like mark them. I don't know how we do that. Oh yeah, here. So we need a flying fish, 3 chilies, and a tropical gar. We did find the tropical gar in here, didn't we? Yeah, it's very cozy though. Right, not too bad for the price, the asking price as well. This one's a bit of a fighter. Don't know if we can get this one actually. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a tropical gar. Sweet. And we got a new perk, line strength. So let's have a look at that. So see, and then... So rank 1 alluring bait makes fish bite faster. Stronger fishing line that takes longer to snap. And now see the different size of fish in the water. Yeah, because at the moment they all just look the same. That's like the same fish. Increase the chance of getting an additional fish. Okay, strong pull. So, like I said, you get as you're ranking up, and that goes all the way to 25. When catching a fish, you catch all nearby fish as well. Wow. Crops ignore climate restrictions. Benefits of butterfly boxes. Seeds are discounted. So seeds are, yeah, so you get all these kind of things as well with your farming, which I think seems to be only rank up when you're actually like picking up the finished art, like vegetable. And then novice collector. Get new upgrades, new region. Okay. And when you get to the named rank collector, access to the collector's cove. And then legendary collector's crown. So, a nice clear progression. Which is nice as well. Let's check out the next region. Or the next, like, island, I guess. So it's opened up now. We've got a few different places we can go to. So these ones all take 8 Oh, 8 hours within one tile. 16 and then 24. So basically a whole day or not. Let's... Since it doesn't make too much of a difference. Let's go that way. And off they go. And that island just disappears. It's gone. Oh, there we go. That's cool. We can harvest. 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 Seems like you don't get seeds back. Unlocked sweet potato fertilizer. Sweet potato. Something to do with it. Oh, you need one of those? That's a bag of something? I don't know. Don't know what that means. But... okay. Got some mail. Discovering recipes. Howdy, Ben. I hope you like the blueprints we left for you. With the tool bench, you can upgrade your tools and bag. With the smelter, you can smelt various ores you might find on islands. An important aspect of filling your compendium is discovering recipes for fish bait and fertilizer. You can use those to improve the quality of what you catch or harvest, and in the case of bait, target specific fish. There are more uses too, but more on that later. So for the next step, I want you to discover your first recipe for a type of bait or fertilizer. You can do that by harvesting enough crops or catching enough fish, and eventually, you'll stumble upon it. Cheers, Uncle Jerry. And then from our mum and dad. Mum and dad, how have you been? Congratulations on becoming a novice collector. We're so proud of you. Sounds like your uncle's been teaching you well. Which of course we expected. We knew what we were doing when we left you in his hands. We've been busy ourselves, and guess what? We finally made it past the Collector's Cove and into the uncharted seas. Not everyone gets through, you know. Only named ranked collectors. The waters out here are trickier to navigate, and it's harder to catch fish and grow crops, but we're managing just fine. Fun fact, the Cove was built by the founding collectors hundreds of years ago, and your mum couldn't stop pointing out how it looked better maintained than our poor old boat. Ridiculous, if you ask me. And maybe Uncle Terry should give it a little makeover soon. Speaking of boats, we hope you like yours. We built it together with Uncle Terry after we had you, because we knew you would need it one day. Well, okay, I guess Uncle Terry built it, and we helped a bit. Anyway, we can't wait to hear more about your adventures. Keep making us proud. Love, Mum and Dad. Must be nice. Right, so... I don't know if we've got enough. We don't. We need one more fiber. We still need more wood. Fiber is quite important, to be fair. What do you need? Oh, fabled species. Greetings, Ben. Nicely done on finding a recipe. Seems my brother explained it well enough. With the basics covered, it's time to set our sights on something rarer. The discovery of a fabled species. Your parents may have mentioned them before, but here's the short of it. They're unique variants of every fish and crop, revealed only when certain hidden conditions are met. First step is to craft the right bait or fertilizer. For that, you'll need a compost bin or a bait maker. These won't just improve the quality of your catches and harvests, they'll also move you closer to uncovering fabled conditions. Once you know a condition, fulfill it while using the proper bait or fertilizer, and you may just uncover the fabled form of that species. It may take more effort to find, but each discovery will bring you much closer to reaching named rank status. And don't let the extra work discourage you, the rewards are absolutely worth it. More on that later. Good hunting on your first fabled find, Uncle E. P.S. Don't forget about my services. I do trade in hints, not just for recipes, but for fabled conditions as well. Discreetly, of course. Okay. So yeah, we probably, because we don't have any wood or anything, probably best off. Really don't have a chest either. We do need to build a chest. I think it makes sense to sleep. We should be at the island when we wake up. There we go. Because yeah, we could have used the little gun thing. Didn't notice if there were any flotsam, as they call it. There we go. We've got a little mini island. Nothing huge here. You see some fish over there in the distance as well. There's little holes to dig. They have like stack size. I don't know if there's like a point where it goes into a second stack. It's a very nice looking game though. Like I said, it's very, very cozy. Soil and sand. How are we getting up there? It's very curious, is it not? You can't jump. What was that about? I don't know why it's going on fire, but... Is that a bad thing that my thing's on fire? Might be. Oh. Oh no, it snaps. Whoops. Doesn't matter how close it is, they always do like a mad dash to begin with. There's another gar. So R lets you select your bait before you send it off. Okay. We've got another tree here for some more wood. And fiber, more importantly. Turn to the boat. So I should be able to... I think a chest is quite important. Way round is the chest. That way, isn't it? Quite expensive as well, to be honest. It does mean you can... If you've got sweet potatoes, you can just like stash some of that stuff then. It's cool. You saw them actually like growing up a stage there. Very thirsty though. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to leave it for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I think as you go from one island to the next and stuff like that, you're looking for more and more. I think as soon as we get the tool bench, you'll be able to upgrade your tools, be able to chop down some more of the trees and things and progress and get even more. Really like the flexibility of this as well, that you can sit and build your planter boxes out and things like that as well. But if anything, I'm feeling like the fiber is actually the quite restrictive element here. But it's one of those where you're not like really rushing through it. You're going through it at your own pace and just working your way through, and it's very cozy. Very, very cozy. What do you guys think? Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.